Dr. Rowan Daneels research on positive media psychology, which focuses on the positive eudaimonic potential of digital games. Rowan, what are some of the future avenues for studying the eudaimonic gaming?
I would say there are at least two interesting avenues
Okay.
for the topic. I think the first one is focusing on the effects or the outcomes of experiencing eudaimonia while playing games. I think there's plenty of research talking about what these experiences are during gameplay and
Mm,
what research, and there's research on before gameplay, so the motives,
mm,
the selection,
mm,
but there's a little research on how these experiences impact players. There's
mm,
a lot of the most studies that focus on effects focus on in-game outcomes. For instance, how these experiences impact our satisfaction with the game, for instance.
mm,
But there's
mm,
less research about the impact on out-of-game aspects of a player. So, for instance, I think moral attitudes or behavior, how eudaimonia impacts learning outcomes, or how these experiences impact players' well-being or antisocial attitudes. So there's a lot of space there to study
mm,
the actual real-world impact eudaimonic experiences have. And I think a second avenue is to include game developers' perspectives on this topic. I
mm,
think
mm,
research on eudaimonic gaming has mostly
mm,
focused on an audience perspective, adopting an
mm,
audience perspective.
mm,
But I think the production side of eudaimonic gaming is hardly studied.
mm,
Um, I did some research actually a couple of months ago with some students, and we interviewed several game developers here in Belgium
mm,
to find out how they view these eudaimonic experiences, especially in their own game development processes, whether they have intentions to induce these experiences and how they do this. So those are very interesting results, and I'm writing them up as we speak. But overall, I think game developers'
mm,
insights on this topic could be further examined in more detail.
mm.
So I think that's another part that is really interesting to focus on.